Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. I am Aradia Arcanum. Welcome to Arcanum's Dark Light. This video, I wanted to discuss briefly demonology and demonolatry, what they are, and how it is important to understand the difference between the two and how that applies to someone that wants to potentially go down this darker path, why it's important to understand the difference. So, first I want to say, before I get into that, I am here on this platform as a creator, an influencer, a mentor, across the board with other things that I do, and sort of a spiritual counselor. When I share things, it is as a creator, and the hope is, when I share my experience and the things that I do and the things that I love, I am sharing it with the hopes that if it sparks interest, if it resonates with you, then you will go and say, let me go down the rabbit hole and do a little research and see how that can apply to me in my life and how I can utilize it that best fits my personal path, so that you get a better personal understanding of the things that I share here, and any creator for that matter. So when I share something, please go and do the homework so that you know how it applies to you if this is something that you're interested in. And anything that I do, social media, my other channel, here. But I wanted to put that out there. Demonology. What is demonology? Demonology, simply put, is the study of demons, or daemons, as some like to call them. So the reason why I think it's important to understand that, first of all, is this is the route that some of you can take that are just beginning, because you don't have to put it into practice. You are just simply studying the mythology, the history, the hierarchy, the attributes, who demons are throughout different cultures, their association to one another. And, doing all of that will give you a better understanding of the route that you can take or may not take. You may read it and decide, oh, you just want to attain the knowledge of understanding who they are, and you're okay with that. So doing this you can be better informed about how to proceed further. So what is demonolatry? Demonolatry is, if you look up in the dictionaries, it will tell you it is the worship of demons. What that means is this is when you put those things into practice and you begin to work with demons the same as you would work with any spirit or entity. You begin that process of putting those things that you know into practice, depending on the path that you take to do this. So you can have a matron or patron demon. You can just simply build relationships with different demons depending on what it is that you are looking to learn or to manifest or to gain. So it is different paths to take, just like it is in other forms of spirituality. You have to figure out what path works best for you. So you have the demonology, where you're just studying the demon, and then you have demonolatry, where you are putting this into your spiritual practice. You are actively working with the demons. Now, why I think it's important to understand what path you want to work, because there's terminology that's different, right? There's terminology that's different in, for example, ceremonial magic. And in ceremonial magic, you can, they say invoke and evoke. In demonology, it is offensive. It is thought to be offensive to the demon to say evoke or evoke. And so they primarily use invocation as the term to call forth the demon. And depending on which path that you take, banishing before and after, just there's all, there's different ways of doing things, but all of these things lead to the same road, at least, or lead to the same ending, end goal, end game, if you will. But like I said, there's different paths, and you have to figure out which path you're going to take to get there. And what is the end game? For me, the end game is you want to do this because you're ready to rip off the band-aid and learn and grow. Whereas if you are on the lighter side of things, you take your time. It's a little, you're more pacified. At least that's my understanding of it. And you're just, you like the lighter vibrations, which is great. But again, you need to have an understanding of both polarities of things, because there is darkness within everyone, and you have to understand that. So when you are working the path of, or coming on the path to work with demons, you are like, rip that band-aid off. I want to become the living God. I want to work through those traumas. I'm ready to build that confidence. I'm ready to build the knowledge. I'm ready to attain the wisdom. I am ready to understand how to build my intuition and build my psychic awareness. You are ready to take that deep dive. You're ready in the lighter path of things. It's still the same approach. It's just that it's not as like working with demons. They're like, okay, we're gonna do this or what? This is, we're not here to sugarcoat anything. So just be forewarned about that. You taking this path, you have to be ready, because when you work with a demon, they're gonna know. They're gonna know when they come, and you call them, they come, and they see that you're not ready. They're just gonna, like, some of them not even gonna show up, because they know the things that you are truly about, and you may be lying to yourself, but they see that, and may not even show up because you aren't ready. So be aware of that. But I wanted to come on here and share that if this is new to you, you can take the path of just simply being a demon knowledger, like just studying demons. And do you have to study across the board with anything that you do? Absolutely. Do your research, as I was saying. But you're not putting anything into practice. So you just simply are studying and understanding. And that looks different for everyone, right? Studying and the practices, everyone, just like there's different paths, it's different paths because everyone learns differently. Like for me, I am hands-on. I needed to dive into it. I can read the book all day long. I have, a little understanding, but to get it personally, I need to do it hands-on. And when I do it hands-on, all the things in the book make sense after that. So everybody learns differently. Some need to read the book and do the directions first. That helps them understand it better. But this is why you have to do your research and understand what path works best for you. So do your homework, take a deep dive, and find out a little more about demonology and demonolatry. And in working with demons, there's different ways of doing that. Just like within on the lighter path, there's different ways to work with spirits and work with spirituality in your practice. So, and then you even have to figure out, when you do work with the study of demons, then you can formulate what your thought process is in understanding what demons are to you. Just like with across the board, you have to understand what you believe they are, and this will better inform your path. So that is what I wanted to share here with you. Just a little bit about the demonology and demonolatry. Go do your deep dive and your homework and research. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will do my best to help and also share your experience with whether you just resonate with just studying and learning about the demons without putting it into practice, or you actively want to work with the demon. Let me know in the comments. Until the next video, I love you all and into the shadows.